What I would say to you is, how would it feel to invite yourself into life a little bit more? Because it's very easy for you to observe life and to watch from the outside and to see none of it as real. I'd be curious for your sense of purpose on a day-to-day basis. I don't even mean like a life purpose, because you're pretty clear about your soul journey. Just for you to experience, what would I like to throw myself into that I haven't yet thrown myself into? What would I like to learn or experience on a very human level? What could that be? What could that look like? That would be really good for you, because while I understand what you're talking about, you're like, I'm wondering when life starts, and I always used to think it was going to start, and now I'm not so sure. Don't buy into the way other people live their lives and think there is something deficient because you don't have the same dreams, aspirations, or way of experiencing. So a lot of people out there will go, oh yeah, I can't wait because next year I'm gonna go off to university and it's gonna be great and I'm gonna learn this thing, and then in a few years' time I'm gonna be a doctor and I'm gonna get this great car. They're very interested in all of these things, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's how they're experiencing life and spirit. That's where their focus is. You're experiencing spirit and life through the lens of the observer. So for you, it would be, how can I make myself participant, and what do I experience when I do? Because parts of your body will light up. Parts of your senses will light up. So think about an activity that you love to do, like what lights you up. So for some people it's jogging, for some people it's sex, for some people it's eating, who knows? Just something that's very sensory. Think of a sensory reaction that you have to a physical experience, and go hunting for more of those, not because you need to descend into 3D. I'm not in any way saying you need to get more in your body because there's a mistake. It will bring more of a sense of balance to you, because hanging out in the observer state for too long, it's like staying isolated at home for too long. It doesn't do you any good at a certain point. There's a certain point where you start to feel detached, dislodged. When you immerse yourself again, you have an opportunity to come back and connect, which is what we are here for. We are here on the planet to experience the planet and to experience being on the planet. So for you, I would ask, in 2017, what things could you put down on an intention list that could bring change to your life?